Where to today? Today we're going to go down to Nannup for a long weekend. It's Friday, so Friday night, Saturday night, back on Sunday. So I hope you enjoy the ride down to Nannup out of Perth Metro. We're going to find a bit of traffic because it's still peak hour, working day Friday. But let's see how we go. We'll end up at Nannup via Jarrahdale for morning tea and Collie for lunch. Thanks. Enjoy the ride. Thanks. All the best. Bye.
Anyway, so we can't really get away from that. Up to Armadale. So Ross and Fran are waiting for us around about the woman.
Well, there's a bit of a map heading south from Perth. We go to Serpentine Dam, then backtrack to Jarrahdale for morning tea, down to Collie for lunch, and then finish off at Nannup for the night. Well, I did mention it was Friday, so we're going to catch a bit of peak hour traffic, but so be it. It's all well worth the ride in the end. One set of traffic lights, and lo and behold, another set of lights and more traffic, just a different location. But finally we get away and we head down to Jarrahdale for morning tea. A little bit of a detour on the way down and we swing via Serpentine Dam for a little photo shoot, and then we continue on from here down to Jarrahdale for a coffee and a morning bite to eat. There's your crew, there's your photo shoot, and we move on. There we go, we made it to Jarrahdale for morning tea. Nice bit of a ride. Started up in the northern suburbs and up into the hills, and here we are. Morning tea, coffee, and then on for lunch. Well, we've had morning tea at Jarrahdale and now back on the road heading towards Collie for lunch. Apologies, but I was that busy thinking about what I wanted for lunch and having lunch at Collie that I forgot to take any photos. So we did the Collie lunch and then back on the road again and all the way down to Nannup for the overnight stay. And now at Nannup.
We went to Cow. Hello, here he goes.
That's all done, mate. Alright, let's just show you the room in Nannup Hotel where we're staying. They're pretty basic, but that's what they are for the old country pubs. Literally just a single bed and put some of your stuff. Communal showers and toilets down the corridor, down that way. We're going to come up this way through to the pub, the hotel, down that corridor, and another dog leg to the toilet, communal toilets and showers. Here we are for morning tea or whatever time of day. TV screen if you need it, and then the balcony. Here we are. And that's Nannup Main Street. Alright, that's us. We ate at the hotel last night. Up on this corner, you've got the bowling green obviously, but the next corner where you can see it is the Nannup microbrewery, and we're there for dinner tonight. And a very pleasant dinner at the microbrewery last night, followed with a nightcap, and here we are next morning with breakfast at the Blackwood Cafe. Alright, well it's Saturday morning. We came down from Perth yesterday, Friday, for overnight at Nannup, breakfast at Nannup, and now we're going to head off to Augusta and have a look at the lighthouse and pop back up to the berry farm for lunch, and then back to Nannup for another night stay, Saturday night, and Sunday head home. Well, we've arrived at Augusta, riding through the town to continue through to get to the lighthouse. Good morning, how are we doing? Where to today? Today we are, well, still at Nannup for the long weekend, but this morning we've come down to Augusta. So where to today? Augusta, and you can obviously see the lighthouse in the background. Look, sir, I might try and put the drone up. A little bit windy, but see how we go. And yeah, see what we can find in Augusta, and then up to Berry Farm or somewhere for lunch near Margaret River, I believe. But come on for the ride and we'll show you as we go along. All the very best things. Bye. We call it the Augusta Lighthouse, but the correct name is the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse, and it's where the two oceans or two ocean currents meet, the Indian Ocean and the Southern Ocean. The lighthouse itself, the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse, is the tallest lighthouse in mainland Australia, and at this point is also the most southern westerly point of mainland Australia. So a little bit of history for Augusta and the lighthouse. The lighthouse itself was built in, or started in 1895, and it was officially opened in December of 1896. So yeah, only a year to build it. So you do that this day and age, it'll be a 5-year project. And lastly, there's a famous Cape to Cape walk, it's a scenic coastal trail. It's around about 130 kilometres depending on which way you go. They say about a 9 to 10 day walk. If you're walking it, you can also do it by mountain bike. It starts up at Cape Naturalist, which is up near Yelling up in Dunsborough, up that neck of the woods, down to Cape Leeuwin at Augusta. Anyway, let's pop back into town and put the drone up again. So as you can see, Augusta was established as a town in 1736, and it was done by General James Edward Ogthorpe, who named it in honour of Princess Augusta, who was the wife of Frederick, Prince of Wales. Well, I suppose you would have known that anyway. And as mentioned earlier, the lighthouse was built in 1895 and opened in 1896, so what's that, about a 150-year gap. And we depart Augusta, head to lunch at the berry farm. Cork, and that's the reason why.
cc capacity. I said, you're never going to have to adjust that. He was talking about multiple starting phasing.
Oh yeah.
Well, we've had lunch, departed the berry farm, caught a little bit of a dirt road or road under repair, heading back to Nannup for the night. And if I get to Nannup, I'll put the drone up, see what we can see of the town side of Nannup. Overnight Nannup, and then today's Saturday, we head back to Perth tomorrow. Okay, hope you're enjoying the ride. Bye. The name Nannup is a Aboriginal or the Noongar people's word meaning stopping place. Nannup originally set up more as a timber industry, but now is more grazing, cattle and wine growing region. What got there, young Rob?
Espresso martini. Very nice.
You enjoy. Good morning, how are you? Still in Nannup, but where to today? Home. Back up to Perth, but this morning we're going to go to Donnybrook. From Nannup to Donnybrook for morning tea and then on from there. So come on for the ride, hope you enjoy some of the scenery I pass. All the very best. It's our digs for the light and on the bikes, and let's travel. All the best, thanks, bye. Hello.
No permission to do
Copyright, is it? Hey?
photographing people like this.
Elderly abuse, is it? Oh. Well, okay, we've left Nannup for the last time, finally heading home, heading back up to Perth with that one little bit of a surprise, for want of another word, on the way through. But just some magnificent country down this part of the world. Beautiful motorbike country, turns and curves. Well, here we are at Gnomesville. A little surprise for what it was. Must be, if I said tens of thousands, which far short, there's thousands and thousands of gnomes here. A bit of video for you, and we'll probably finish the trip from there. From here, we're going to continue on. Some may stop for a bit of lunch on the way through, but I'm going to continue all the way back onto Perth and head home. So thanks for coming for the ride today. Hope you've enjoyed it in the last couple of days. Down to Nannup, a couple of nights in Nannup, and the countryside, Augusta. And here we are now, Gnomesville, and end of the trip. Hope you've enjoyed the travels. The comment would be fantastic, bit of engagement, like, and if not already done, a subscribe to the channel would be even better. Thanks again, really appreciate you travelling with me, and I'll catch you on the next ride. All the very best. Thanks, bye. Well, as you can see, we're back on the bike. We've departed Gnomesville, just coming out of the Ferguson Valley and up onto the escarpment. As you look over the edge of this, to the left, the blue ocean, you can just sort of make out Bunbury, not so much on the camera. And this comes out around about Harvey, and then for us, it's back on the Southwest Highway and heading home. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen over the last few days. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for travelling with me. And I say a like, comment or subscribe would be really appreciated. I'll see you on the next adventure. All the best. Bye.